gonna try something new today. This is the morning drive with Justin. I just want to do this as like a little driving vlog. Or I should turn my exhaust down. It's really loud. 1 second. There we go. Good morning, everyone. On the morning driving with Justin. It's Wednesday, and it's going to be a beautiful winning day, but calling for hail. We'll see. Anyways, topic of the day: AI. There's a lot of people talking doom and gloom about AI. There's a lot of people talking about how everything's going to be great, fantastic, and I just wanted to give my take on it. AI is an absolute wonderful tool. It helps you get motivated when you're not motivated. It helps you get ready for your day and maybe provide some clarity on some projects you're working on. It's also a really great way to brainstorm. A few ways I like to use it. My preferred way is actually using it like a telephone call when I'm driving. You hit the little audio button and you can have a conversation with it and bounce off some ideas, sort of like taking notes, but then you can scrub it and clean it up and get it done into whatever format you like, point form, paragraph, whatever. So that's pretty awesome. And then another usefulness for it is just like rewriting your grammar. We used to use Grammarly. It's kind of, I'm pretty sure I don't have any use for Grammarly anymore. I canceled my subscription. Don't need that. I use AI instead. Helps clean up emails and grammar. But anyways, AI, what's going to happen in the future? Well, there's quite a few interesting things about it. And some people are worried about losing jobs, whatnot. I don't think that's going to necessarily happen. There's just going to be a lot of things that are going to be changing. But in the end of the day, I feel that there's going to be more of a want for human connection. Things that are real. We can already tell what is AI and what isn't. It's great for getting a lot of productivity done, but nothing feels as good as human connection. Like this video right here. If I was an AI voice and I was talking to you, you probably wouldn't give a shit or whatnot. But here I am giving it to you real. It'll let us get things done faster in a day. I do a lot of website work. We do a lot of e-commerce stuff. So cleaning up e-commerce, making things SEO friendly becomes a lot easier. Means we no longer have a need for an SEO export or thing like that. It's great for cleaning up your captions. I write all my captions using voice to text, and then I get them to be cleaned up using AI. They're still my captions, they're still organic, but they just make more sense when they're put through AI, and it adds a little emojis and relevant hashtags, making things just quicker for the task, but it's still all original. Some things that I don't like to see, if somebody's posting AI generated images, I really don't care, unless they're super unique. There's people doing like AI cartoons. Yeah, those are super cool. But if it's just like poster style AI stuff, gibberish language on it that doesn't make sense, those are useless. There's some really funny AI blogs that are like apes and yetis and stormtroopers. Hilarious entertainment. I don't think AI is essentially just generating those. It's likely somebody's vision in their head, or they're transcribing some sort of script, and then they're just using AI to make the video. Either way, it turns out absolutely hilarious. Check it out if you haven't already. So that's kind of my take on AI. Let's talk about healthcare. The healthcare system here in Saskatchewan, at least, I'm not going to speak about the US or any other country for that matter, but healthcare in Saskatchewan is really much dog shit. And personally, right now, I don't even have a family doctor, but I have a few specialists I see. I go to blood services to donate blood, where they also give me blood test results, things like that. As a 40-year-old male, I like to keep an eye on my blood work, my cholesterol, my hemoglobin levels, things like that. But I have an AI chat set up to be my doctor. So anytime I'm having things come up, maybe it's a food allergy. I recently discovered I can't have cassava flour. Odd enough, yeah, look it up, cassava flour. It's an interesting thing. It does taste good, but it doesn't work for me. So I log it in my AI. And if it ever comes down the road that I have an allergy to that, there we go, it's right there. Anytime I get blood work, I copy everything off of eHealth or blood services and I dump it into my AI. And that way, if I'm asking for recommendations on things, I can pull it up. So I think that's going to be a huge advancement that doctors or people personally could start using, um, because we can't always rely on doctors. Sort of like there's that saying in business that no one's coming to save you, and that includes a doctor. Doctors are going to help you not die, but if you want to live more optimally, I think you really need to get on AI as your personal doctor, whatnot. One thing I did is I do take a lot of vitamins, and maybe call this lazy. And yeah, I could look on every bottle and find out when I should take it and how much. But I would have to. It doesn't tell you always what time of day to take it, and it doesn't always recommend dosing for these products. So what I did is I took a picture of all my vitamins on the counter, threw it into my AI based on me, myself, my blood work. I had it map out in a little spreadsheet what time of day to take them. So then when I build my vitamins for the week, I sort out all my vitamins for the week in little containers, and I have it timed by before breakfast, which is fasted. Then I have some that I take during breakfast, then I have a lunch, then I have an afternoon, and then I have supper time. And it's got it all mapped out for me. And I've never done that before, just because it's pretty monotonous to try to remember in your head. But once you put it through AI, it can like look at everything at once as a big picture and tell you your personalized custom plan for your vitamin stack, which is amazing. It's one thing to buy a new vitamin and decide when you're going to take it, but it's another thing to like find possible interactions that might not work together and then space them out accordingly. That sounds freaking amazing, right? So simple things like that. Yeah, you could Google it, but you could skip all these steps by putting it into AI, and then that way it'll know going forward what vitamins you take. It'll also suggest maybe something that you're not taking that you should. For me, when I did that, it recommended that I take astragalus, which is known for liver and kidney function. So I bought some of that, put it into my stack. Simple, boom. That's kind of what I wanted to cover as far as what I think AI will do. Um, you know, as for the doctor thing, yeah, like we don't have enough doctors in Saskatchewan, so who else is supposed to do it? Let's get AI to do it, right? And I think it's pretty simple. In future, I probably should record a video on maybe how to set this up as a person to get AI to be your doctor. But in the meantime, any of my friends or whatever, you want to chat with me about how to do that, let me know. I'll show you. It's really fast. It's really easy. It's probably the easiest thing you could ever do. And if you want to live longer and healthier, that's something you're going to have to do. And I just use ChatGPT for that. I do have the paid version just because I wanted to have memory for years on this. And also my Oura Ring. From time to time, I'll export my weekly reports, and I'll put that into my ChatGPT doctor. And it's pretty phenomenal to make sure that everything is synergistically working together. Sleep, energy, vitamins, hydration, blood work, all those things. Age. I'm going to start to dabble into just maybe some other health suggestions as we go. But that's what I'm working on personally, health wise. And that's my take on AI. I think anybody right now is absolutely crazy if they're not embracing it. We always say we never have enough hours in the day, so what the heck, why not? Even if it's just for like a personal assistant, note taking, email summaries, book summaries, report summaries. You can hit this little button; it'll read it out loud for you, so that you could read things while you're driving. Not read them, but like have it read it to you. So how super cool is that? Most of us are driving for 10 minutes to 30 minutes a day. Imagine the things you could get done in that amount of time while still paying attention to the road, completely hands free. And that's what I got. Thanks, guys. Thanks for listening. Chat soon.